The moment you ignore a narcissist is the moment their mask begins to crack. It is in that silence, your refusal to play their game, that everything starts to unravel. The calm may feel quiet at first, but beneath the surface, a storm is brewing inside the narcissist. You are no longer fueling their ego. You are denying them the one thing they crave most: control. When you first begin to ignore a narcissist, the reaction is often a mix of confusion and disbelief. They cannot comprehend that someone has chosen to disconnect from their orbit. You might hear the silent whisper behind their expression, "How dare you ignore me?" After all, in their mind, they are the center of your world. This confusion quickly turns into calculated attempts to regain control. These manipulative behaviors are not random. They are strategic. A narcissist may begin hoovering, a term that describes their effort to suck you back into their chaos. They might send sudden messages pretending to care, offer fake apologies, or reminisce about the good times. You might even experience love bombing, an intense wave of flattery, compliments, or attention that feels overwhelming. If it is a former romantic partner, they may say things like, "I cannot live without you," or "You are the only one who understands me." If it is a toxic boss, expect compliments about your work performance out of the blue. A controlling parent may suddenly act concerned or overly affectionate. But make no mistake, these efforts are not about love or respect. They are about restoring their sense of dominance. Once they realize their usual tactics are not working, the narcissist's mask starts to slip completely. This is where the true nature of narcissistic injury becomes clear. When their ego feels wounded by your silence, it triggers something deep and volatile inside them. This phase is often marked by rage. It might look like silent treatment, where they pretend you do not exist in an effort to punish you emotionally. Or it can escalate to smear campaigns, where they lie about you to others, painting themselves as the victim and you as the villain. You might be accused of being unstable, toxic, or ungrateful. They may even use guilt trips, saying things like, "After everything I have done for you, this is how you repay me?" This is the phase where many people feel tempted to give in. The pressure is intense, and the manipulation is relentless. But remember, this rage is a sign that your silence is working. The narcissist is no longer in control, and that is terrifying for them. Going no contact is one of the most powerful tools you have when dealing with a narcissist. It is not about revenge. It is about healing. It is about breaking the cycle and refusing to be a source of emotional fuel any longer. In the silence, you begin to experience something the narcissist never wanted you to have: emotional freedom. The fog of confusion starts to lift. Your mind becomes clearer. Your peace returns. The narcissist loses their grip, their influence, their power. And for perhaps the first time, you start making choices that serve your well-being instead of their ego. It is not easy, but it is worth it, because in choosing no contact, you are choosing yourself. Just when you think the storm has passed, the narcissist may make one final desperate attempt to pull you back in. This is where their most cunning and manipulative psychological tricks come into play. One of their favorite tactics is gaslighting, a form of emotional manipulation where they try to make you doubt your own memory, perception, or sanity. They might say things like, "That never happened," or "You are overreacting," even when you know the truth. The goal is to make you question yourself just enough to come crawling back for validation. Then comes triangulation. They may bring in a third person, another friend, family member, or new partner, to compare you or make you feel replaced. They might say, well, she never treated me like you do, or everyone else thinks I am right. It is a cruel game designed to trigger insecurity and jealousy. And finally, there is the fake emergency. Sudden health scares, financial crises, or dramatic confessions are all tools in their toolbox. You might hear, I just got into an accident, or I need you. This is serious. These moments are rarely genuine. They are emotional bait. Recognize this for what it is, their last-ditch effort to restore control. Do not fall for it. Staying strong against a narcissist requires more than just silence. It requires intentional boundaries. This means limiting or cutting off all contact, refusing to engage with their games, and standing firm in your decision. You also need support systems. Surround yourself with people who validate your experience, trusted friends, support groups, or professionals who understand narcissistic abuse. You do not have to go through this alone. Healing is possible, and help is available. Therapy can be life-changing. A trained therapist can help you rebuild your confidence, understand the trauma, and reinforce your self-worth. In your moments of weakness, repeat this affirmation. Their reaction is proof that my silence is power. Every angry message, every manipulative attempt, every smear campaign, these are signs that you have broken free from their grip. That is not weakness. That is strength. Let us recap what happens when you ignore a narcissist. First comes confusion, then manipulation, then rage. They will try everything to pull you back. But through it all, your silence becomes your shield. You gain clarity. You reclaim your energy. You begin to heal. So remember this. Ignoring a narcissist does not make you weak. It means you finally chose yourself. And in a world where they thrive on control, choosing yourself is the most powerful thing you can do. If this video helped you see things more clearly, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your healing journey matters, and you are not alone.